Hi everyone and welcome to this video and welcome to my channel. If you've not clicked on one of my videos before, I'm Shelby, and this video I am going to be reacting to the top 5 songs on Spotify for Coldplay. I've done a couple of these reacting or analyzing the ranking of the top 5 most popular songs before for a couple other artists, and I figured popular group like Coldplay, who's been around for a long time, might have an interesting top 5 most popular on Spotify. So I'm excited to take a look and see what we got going on there, and I will give my thoughts and opinions on what I think should stay in the top 5 and what I think should be out of the top 5. So if you are interested in seeing what Coldplay's got going on Spotify, and you can decide for yourself then whether you think the top 5 is appropriate or what you would change about the top 5, then just keep on watching. How I'm going to do this, I'm going to talk about the songs in order from 5 to 1 and kind of just talk about each song individually and whether I think that that song makes sense to be in the top 5 or not. And I will give my reasonings why. So here I go. So number 5 on Coldplay's most popular songs on Spotify at 549 million listens, streams, is Paradise, and that is from Milo Xyloto, and I believe that's how you pronounce the album. Even though I love that album, I still struggle pronouncing it, but I am actually shocked that that is at number 5 and it is not higher on the list. That song was beyond popular when it came out, and I feel like I still hear it a decent amount. So I believe Paradise should be in the top 5, no doubt. I actually do really enjoy that song, even though it was played a lot. I think it is a very nice Coldplay song musically and lyrically beautiful, but I am absolutely shocked that it is not higher in the top 5. I for sure would put that like top 2 easy in popularity, in my opinion. I don't know. I just feel like that one should be higher than number 5, but it for sure should stay on the list. Number 4 at 699 million streams is Yellow, which I am shocked that Yellow's in the top 5. I love Yellow. There's nothing wrong with Yellow, but out of so many singles that Coldplay has had over the years, I find it so interesting that Yellow is in the top 5. I'm actually pretty happy about it because it is definitely an older Coldplay song, so I am happy to see an older Coldplay song in the top 5, considering their sound kind of has changed through the years. But yeah, I'm very surprised to see it, but it can definitely stay. I'm definitely cool with that. Number 3 on the popular songs at 717 million streams is Fix You, which this is just that anthem that people love it. Some people might get tired of hearing it, but I can guarantee if you are a Coldplay fan and they are performing Fix You live in concert, it's probably just like, and I say probably because this is one band I still have not seen live yet, which breaks my heart. I have not seen them live, but I feel like Fix You would be like an outer body experience, an emotional experience to hear live. It's got to be absolutely beautiful. I think it's a really good song to daydream to just think about life, whatever it may be. And it has a really beautiful music ending that I just adore. So Fix You makes sense. I can see why it's in the top 5. At number 2 in popularity, this one does not surprise me at all. At 965 million streams is The Scientist. The Scientist is a Coldplay classic. It has been a classic ever since it has been out, and it is just great. People really relate to it lyrically, musically. It's sad. It is just your classic sad, beautiful song, and people can't get enough of it after all these years. It hits you right in the feels. It's beautiful in such a tragic way, and it definitely makes sense to be there for sure. Holy crap. The number one song in streams in the most popular section of songs from Spotify is a song that kind of infuriates me. At 1.4 billion streams, 1.4 billion streams is Something Just Like This. And this makes me so mad. It's a song Coldplay has with the Chainsmokers, and I am just so mad that it has 1.4 billion streams. That's insane. But it is just so not great compared to literally any other Coldplay song. Like, it's trendy, it's, got all those dance beats that people like, but it is so fun. Like, I know it's a fun song, but there is like no meaning at all in that song, and I just find it so sad that song not only is in the top 5, it is number 1 most streamed. So yeah, that is so upsetting. It's just beyond upsetting. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do now. So I'm going to include a screenshot right here of the top 5 most popular songs so you can see them in all their glory, even though I went by them one by one. But I'm going to let that sit here on the screen while I talk about overall thoughts. So for the most part, I can get behind this top 5. Coldplay has had a ton of singles, and there should be singles as top 5s. I mean, that's why they're singles. They are the songs that get played the most. And I do enjoy the fact that we have a wide variety of Coldplay albums in this top 5. I think that is always great when you see that happening, especially considering how many albums they have, and also that some of their older songs are in the top 5. Because sometimes in the top 5, it's just like the newer songs, because, I mean, we are talking about streaming platforms, but this shows that these older songs truly have stood the test of time because they are still getting streamed this much, even though Spotify was created, definitely after these songs were ever released. And when I talk about the older songs, I'm in particular talking about Fix You, Yellow, and The Scientist. Those definitely were kind of created pre-Spotify days. I already made my opinion clear, but Something Just Like This can go away. It is not a great display of Coldplay as a band. It was a collaboration song, and I do not want it there at all. And I would prefer for it to leave and be replaced with another Coldplay single that's a classic. Like, I am actually shocked that Viva La Vida is not in this top 5. That is a hugely popular Coldplay single that I still hear very, very much, and I am absolutely shocked that it is not in the top 5. If you're not going to have Viva La Vida, then another Coldplay single that could very easily slide in there that is very popular could be Speed of Sound, for example. That's another one I hear a lot. Or even Every Teardrop is a Waterfall. I feel like that was another popular one from Milo Xyloto. But also, if we want to talk about a little bit more of a more recent Coldplay song that could be in the top 5 that I didn't see was A Sky Full of Stars. I feel like A Sky Full of Stars was a pretty popular single, and it is more dance beats, kind of that electronic approach. If we want to replace it with something that is comparable to Something Just Like This, I feel like A Sky Full of Stars could just slide right on in there as well. So all in all, this top 5 is pretty I think pretty well rounded. I feel like it's pretty good. I'm cool with it. I would just really like to see something just like this completely just gone and away from the top 5 and replaced with, I would say in my personal preference out of singles, I would put Viva La Vida in there because I feel like that one is just so flippin' popular. But like I said, if we're gonna go comparable to what something just like this sounds like, then it could be A Sky Full of Stars in there instead. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on the top 5 most popular songs for Coldplay on Spotify. I enjoy making these videos for artists that have a lot of music, that have been around a while, because I do find it interesting which songs are the most popular on streaming platforms, because I mean, I know they're going to be singles, and I know that rightfully so. I mean, that's the whole purpose of a single. But when you have a band like Coldplay that has had so many songs released, it is interesting to see which ones stand out to the general public. I mean, obviously, if you're an avid Coldplay listener, you're gonna have a huge list of songs that you love by them that maybe some are singles, but a lot of them probably aren't singles as well. So, but I do like to see what the public thinks of artists' songs and what the general consensus of popularity is among songs and artists. So yeah, let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on Coldplay's most popular songs, or what you'd change about the list. I definitely would love to have a discussion about that in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to give it a thumbs up. I would really, really appreciate that. If you haven't subscribed, I would love it if you did so. That would be just wonderful. Shelby Shuffle Mode is a music-based YouTube channel. I talk about all different types of music, so if you're interested in that, please go ahead and hit subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it till the very end of the video, and until next time, bye.